The Young Changemakers program is really about bringing art and children together.
The idea that we are all artists and celebrating that is something that this program does.
They treated us like fellow artists, like young artists that are trying to learn.
Once you're ready, we'll move on to adding paint to it. If anybody has never embroidered before and this is your first time starting this project, we'll come around and help as well.
Young Changemakers is a school-based art program that over the course of 3 years engaged hundreds of children in creating art together. Through hands-on workshops integrated into the school curriculum, children collaborated with professional artists, learned new skills, and explored how art can transform spaces and support self-expression. Each class created unique art installations that are now part of the school's fabric. The program extended into the local library and also offered professional development for educators. Our goal was to build confidence, emotional well-being, and stronger community connections through the power of art.
Every time I go into a school, I'm sort of blown away by how vital it seems to me for kids to be able to tap into their artistic sense while they're at school.
Because of the length of this program, it was a 3-year project, we were able to work with the school in such a different way. It was really this huge collaborative effort. We were able to connect on a very deep level. The students were able to give their opinions, to talk with the artists, to share their ideas and their vision and their concepts for the final installation.
It felt good to give my opinion about the art because you put a lot of effort and then a lot of people care about it.
Everywhere you look, there's art.
As we would walk through the halls, we would look at other installations that have been put up, and students were proud to say, oh, I did that, or my sister did that.
It's rare that kids are given the opportunity to work on something that's so personal and so collective at the same time.
Suddenly it became a project. It became something that they could work towards, something bigger. They saw themselves as part of the process.
Oh, it was wonderful. I got to see other people's talents in art.
It shows you how a school's art collection documents sort of a living history of the building and the people who have passed through it.
By having artists and Recreate Place in a space where they can build that community over time, the connection between the students, the artists, and the artwork, this program provides that. When you give people time, the end result is phenomenal.
When my teacher said there's going to be artists coming and we're going to do art, that was enough to get me excited. You have to sketch out with a pencil. If you wanted, you could add some extra details, like I added an eye.
It uses so much creativity to do that, you know that? It's beautiful. I like how you did that.
They look beautiful.
I'm excited for the community to see our artwork.
The red ones felt like the wings were upwards. It most felt like you're painting your soul inside the artwork.
When we were putting up our art on the fence in front of the school and we were sitting in front of the building, I had never sat there before, ever, with my students.
It was like nice just being outside because it was really quiet and like peaceful.
Students are starting to really jump in and try out these art making skills.
They surprise themselves by diving in.
You should just believe in yourself, because I had a feeling that my bird was not going to turn out good, but my bird became amazing.
In a school filled with newcomers, I've seen that confidence grow.
You could really see the pride in the kids that had never done it before and immediately were like, oh, this is really fun.
Nice color combinations, Nisha.
We know from all the research that the more you can celebrate who students are, the more that they're likely to do well academically. We make a space for them where they feel welcomed, where they feel acknowledged, and we know that that's part of TDSB's initiative.
Every teacher, they say it's such a good job. When you said good job, and I was about to cry when you said that.
I enjoyed being creative, expressing myself and my ideas. Just like get ideas, and then the end will like make you proud or maybe confident.
Oh, wow, nice. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. How do you feel about it?
The students, they can come up with a talent that is hidden into them. I am so inspired about that. Not only inspiring, so empowerment, I say.
students are able to really get into the process of making the artwork, you see them just dial in. What's something maybe we've never tried before? How can we create something together?
What does this bring to the community? What does this bring to my classroom? What does this bring to my own experiences? What was the bigger picture idea here?
The project that we did with Janet Hinkle, she came in and she gave students the opportunity to see the interconnection between arts and nature and geography. And so there's science, there's math, there was a bunch of different subjects that were integrated. It's arts in service of big ideas.
I think that small things really bring out newer opportunities. It's like hidden, I would say, like a gem that every student has.
Something changed in me. I just feel special now because I got to experience this.
It's really important that students have access and equal access to the arts. And by making it accessible in schools and public places, what that does is it motivates teachers and students and administrators to see the value in the arts.
It was just lovely to see everybody come together as a collective and with such pride in what they created.